Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion, where we're going clubbing at the Elyon Inferno Club, or Elyon's Inferno Club. Now unfortunately, this time the ship will be left with shields on, so unlike my previous Let's Play, where my poor little SV got shot up while I was away, that will not happen this time. Ooh, and the music kicks in. Let's go. What do we got? There we go. I'm gonna get the dance moves on. Sorry, everyone will get motion sick. We're done. Hello. Okay. Let's speak to this gentleman. Have you seen a new MK3 pulse rifle? Nope. Ares Forge destroys some idiots. What the? Sorry. You don't actually have anything to say to me, do you? You just come out with random stuff. Let's turn that off. Yeah. Very, space age. Let's go. Let's speak to this guy. Hello, sir. I have a ticket. Oh, you don't help me with a ticket. You sell purified water. You sell beer. And that's about it. You'd think I get free beer. Can I come in? Hello? Oh wow. Watch out, that guy's getting a bit rowdy. What about you? What do you sell? You will buy alien artifacts. I happen to have an alien artifact, you know. I might sell that to you. I have in my trade goods, I happen to have a technical artifact. You'll buy a technical artifact? I have one here in my inventory. Oh. Can I? Okay, I can't seem to buy any of this. Commodities can be sold and bought at certain traders, yes, but why can't I sell it? Look, I have one right here. I can buy it. Alright, you only sell them, so that's for me to buy. Oh, fair enough. Wrong thing. Misunderstood. Oh, it's a back entrance. I'm behind the bar. Probably shouldn't be in here. Bathrooms? Let's go to the management. Oh, gravity! That's one thing I wish I'd somehow sort out, is that if you're here with the grav gens on, you can't get up the steep stairs very well. Hello, I love to look out the windows when we make something. Plasma cannons are really something. Yes, yes they are. Right, to the management. Restrooms, management, restrooms. This would be restrooms. Ooh, I can't open that one without getting in trouble. Good job I looked first. Same with that one. You're not allowed to use the sink without getting in trouble with a faction. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. God damn it. Oh, hello. Couple more guards. What have we got to say? I heard the captain really likes to tell the bridge officers to engage. Yeah. You got anything else to say? No. You've got nothing else to say. Okay, can I go in and see the manager, please? Here he is. The Inferno Club welcomes all desires. I am Club Manager Slick. I have been messaged by Brewmaster Ilk about your engagement in our most recent release. Please make yourself comfortable. Your suit will be upgraded to VIP status. And you have already been added to our lifetime VIP list. Sweet. Please check with the bartender downstairs for a taste of our best-selling totally overpowered root beer. May I ask if your vulnerable crew will be attending as well? My crew? Ah, never mind. Do you enjoy your stay? I'll do my best. That life form just said your crew. Yes, he did, IDA. Which is a little bit questionable. It's like my crew have been here before, or the crew from my previous ship have been here before. let's go downstairs and get our beer. Because, let's face it, that's what we came for. That guy can dance inside a wall? What's in here? Oh, there's a trap. Let's go speak to Brewmaster. Hey, like I told the last squid. Had no cred? VIP status. Okay, please excuse my harsh words, but I've had some trouble lately. So here you are, one of the anniversary best-selling root beers, made possible thanks to your efforts. I've heard from my colleagues in the distillery. Usual day's work. Well, sounds like these are everyone's... Sorry? Sounds like these are everyday missions for your crew. My crew? Oh, sorry, I just noticed the insignia on your collar. It's been a while, though. Please elaborate? Let me think. It happened a few months ago. Was that stranglers? I thought they were supposed to be stragglers, but a few stranglers with uniforms like yours came into the club and ran into some of those always drunk Zirax troops. Zirax, Empire Boss, Scourge of Andromeda, always trying to blackmail people here. You and your people came in asking for something, noticed the Zirax, and then things got crazy. They have beaten those Zirax out of the club, literally. We had to redecorate the main hall, but hey, what a show. Now we have our own security personnel here. Bad for some customers, but hey. Anything else? Not much, I'm afraid. One of yours was called, something like Axel Rose? Not sure, to be honest. Alex, perhaps? Yes, that was the name. Wait, they talked about a remote planet and a ship waiting somewhere for someone. Before I forget about it, one of them left behind a specially modified drill app. I have it at my desk. I have no use for it, so you should have it and return it to its owner. Of course I will. Great to hear. Relay my greetings when you meet them. Enjoy your root beer, my friend. Thanks a lot. Message incoming. I miss my family. I hope I will see them soon. Who said that? Hello, friend. Where are you speaking from? Seems to be a party going on, and I'm not invited, laughs. Enjoy, but do not rest too long. I have word from my organization. Due to our excellent performance in this mission, helping Top to regain the beer recipe, they have chosen to give me more info on the matter of Operation Phoenix. Glad to hear, but the mission felt like a test I was being set up for. Gotcha. But I hope you won't mind. Bear with us, we need to make sure the one we trust is not an imposter. And up to the challenges the organization may throw at him. Anyway, in case you wanted to know more about Operation Phoenix, go to the snow planet in this system where you'll find the wreckage of the UCH Titan. It was shot down in a battle followed by the arrival of the so-called Operation Phoenix fleet. Yet another test? Absolutely not. The organization badly wants to recover a few logs that have been lost in that wreckage. They seem to be extremely important, or certain information that are valuable to the founders of the organization. I have sent the access codes to your console to your IDA with this transmission already. But be warned, when going to the snow planet, you will need at least a small vessel with a warp drive, and better add some weapons and turrets on it. The Zirax have quite the text size. Zirax have quite some presence on that icy rock, and they will not allow anyone to come close to that wreckage at all. So better be prepared. Good luck. Thanks a lot. It'll be okay. Or will it? Seal of credibility. Oh, where did that go? That went to my connected container, I suspect. I got some beer. Let's drink the beer. I got a trade poster. It says that this artwork destroys itself when your bank account reaches 0. Seal of credibility, Polaris Corp. but more importantly, where did my drill go? Aha! My drill! My epic drill! No, the epic drill! No, no! Yes, the epic drill. The epic drill that just is so good. It really drills. But anyway, I need to go apparently to the snow planet, which is, he says, in system. Ooh, there's quite a few bits there, but it doesn't say whether there's bad things there. There's some Sathium, there's Cobalt, Neodymium, Titanium, Ice, Promethium, oh, everything good. Snow planet, which I'm guessing is this one. Have a look at the planetary info. Yes, snow planet with Cobalt, Neodymium, and Ice in space, but Cobalt, Neodymium, and a few bits. Now, we might have a look at the snow planet. What we got here? Ooh, deadly temperature differences, lots of resources, but very difficult to mine. Barren scorched planet. Barren rocky planet, keeps nearest to the star, really. Which is a bit close for comfort, blah 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 blah. Doesn't say there's a heavy Zirax present, but I'm more interested in the fact that there is both Erestrum and Ziscosium there, which is rather interesting. But I'm probably going to see if I can do some mining. Maybe pick up some Promethium and some silicon and some copper, and then hopefully we will head over to the snow planet and check it out. Well, I've brought you guys back in because while the epic drill is somewhat epic and has helped me pick up quite a lot of silicon and cobalt in a relatively short time, I have decided that I'm just too lazy, and that's not going to work for me. It's not fast enough. I think I have enough points, and well, I have enough points for sure, but I think I have enough resources to build myself a CV mining turret. Now, people do discuss whether they think the laser module is better. I can't build the laser module even if I wanted to, but I do like the turret. I am a big fan of the turret, and I think I've got enough gear to build one. So I'm hoping, yes, you see, I have 60 Zask alloy I picked up elsewhere from one of the POIs I did previously, and I'm pretty sure that will be enough. So I should be able to build myself a turret. It will use a lot of that, but so be it. In the meantime, what I need to do is get prepared to do a slight modification. Nope, not there. Slight modification, he says, to the front of the ship. Let's grab a bit more O2 before we do, and jetpack, if you don't mind. Because I think I'm gonna go... Oh, I might have to turn the shields off. Take those off, and then I think I can actually put a turret there, like so. Voila! And I can even then put the shields back on just to be safe, because we did get attacked by a drone when we stopped here. And just to show you the difference from a lazy man's point of view, if we go up here to this chunk of promethium right here, I will just check the CPU statistics. Yeah, we're still in CPU, see? Not a problem. The only pain with this is that it doesn't come up as like a gun on the toolbar. I wish they did it so you could just like select it on the toolbar and then jump straight into the turret. I'm pretty sure it would be scriptable. However, if you come in here, you can simply go down to it here in the multi-turret, go to access, and then I've put a multi-tool on, haven't I? You fool! You fool! Sorry, try again. Take two, bear with me. I'll be back. I just need to nip outside to correct my error. So, shields off. Retrieve the block, please. Thank you. And I just need to put the drill turret on right here, as if nothing ever happened. I didn't accidentally put a multi-turret on, I put a drill turret on. Everybody knows I put the drill turret on first time. No mistakes. Right, shield should be back up. And this time I should be able to go to a drill turret. We'll just check the CPU again. We're still good on CPU, use exactly the same amount. And boink. Oh damn it. I forgot to do the harvesting box and I've just wasted a shed ton of promethium. But you just saw it just took a whole chunk of promethium out of the planet. Out of the asteroid. Now I need to figure out which one's got the which one's empty. Well, it's not empty, but trade goods, and I'm just going to put those two in there for the minute, because what I need to do is retrieve. Oh, we're going to need to turn the shields off again. Damn it. The one thing I said I was going to do, and then forgot to do, which is I need to build a harvest box. Now, this may actually show a bug that sometimes occurs with these, which we'll see if it shows up, because sometimes when you connect like a harvest box or something to an existing set of boxes, it ends up not connecting. So let's just find out if that happens. So where are you? Blocks, devices. No, I want CV. Make sure I don't get the wrong one. That one, please. Thank you. We'll turn you off now. And harvest box. Now we'll try and keep in style here. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. We'll try and keep it in the style. I think that's how the other ones were positioned. Yep. I'll need to fix the colouring a bit later, but sometimes you get them not connect. But in this case, we're okay. If it doesn't connect, what you need to do is disconnect a connecting cargo extension and then reconnect it. So take out the connecting cargo extension and then reconnect it, and you should be fine. But now I will demonstrate the power that is the drill turret. Yoink, 120. Yoink, 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 yoink. And then you just go around taking absolute stacks out of asteroids. Sure, you have to reposition the ship, and sure, you can't sort of do it and fly the ship like you can with drill turrets, which can be a bit annoying, but I'll be honest with you, I really like the drill turrets. I find them really usable, and they just take so much. It's just so easy. And the range is pretty decent. There we go. And in the time, it's taken me less time to build this, mess around with it, screw up what I screwed up, and I've already harvested. If we go to my harvest box, I've already harvested, I'm going to trash that, over 2,600 Promethium ore, which was more than I did for silicon in much longer space of time. So to me, this is the way to go for mining. I'm starting to slow up because I'm getting heavy. Where there's another void around here somewhere. Fairly close by, I think. Isn't there? Isn't there? Yeah, there's one just down here. There's one just over there as well. But yeah, I'm going to go around the rest of these and just pick up some goods. And I think then we'll probably move on to another star system temporarily and beef ourselves up to make sure we can hand it to the Zirax and come back. Might have a scout of the snow planet and see what it's like. Depends on the old supplies of pentaxid, because I have, what do I have? I have 161 AU available, so I can travel around, but I can't travel that many jumps. At the moment I'm looking at one of these. It is a main sequence type star, but I was looking at, there was a nice G-type around here, Mathalok. Mathalok was where I was hoping to find something interesting. I don't know anything about Mathalok, as it's a, as far as I know, a sort of procedurally generated galaxy. I don't think there is any way you can know what the best system to go to is in advance. Yoink, yoink. Look at it go. So yeah, I don't think there is a way to know a best place to go in advance. But I obviously have to be cautious that I'll need to at least mine some more pentaxid to make sure I can travel around and I don't get completely stuck. Because that will be a problem otherwise. Again, we'll trash that, and already 2,000 ore. Thing. So fast. So fast. Anyway, join me again. We'll head back to, well, like I say, I'll probably just have a scout out around the snow planet. Maybe take the graduate down and have a quick look around before we head off. But yeah, I'm just gonna check out a couple more asteroids and then we'll head over. As I've now been around and mined most of the asteroids that I wanted to mine, I will now head off to the snow planet just to check. Snow class, snow story planet. So I'm pretty much guessing that's where we gotta go. It's 5.1 AU. It has no moon and it has no pentaxid. So fortunately nowadays you can jump with shields up, which is great, so you don't get ganked as soon as you enter the system. Oddly, we're going to go directly towards the star. We'll press I to turn off our inertial dampening, and we'll jump. So, reps going up with all the Zirax scumbags for some reason. just for not being nearby, it would seem. There's quite a few Polaris here. There's a pirate base over there. There's... I don't know what that is or how close it is. There's a way station. I wonder what the way station is. Let's check out the way station. As we're in system. Hopefully it won't shoot at us. I mean, I don't know if that's a civilian way station, a Zirax way station. It doesn't seem to have any designation of faction. This is a place we can hold up for a little while. Is that writing on the side, or is that just coloured blocks? So, big place. What we got here? It's a civilian way station. Pentax, blah blah blah. I wonder. I mean, can we trade with them? Would they buy some of my crap? Let's just pop in and say hi. Let's drop the guns, huh? But let's just drop in and say hello. And then we can decide if we want to trade with them or something like that. I'm assuming we go up the elevator to somewhere. Oh, sounds like signs of life. Hello, trader. What would you buy? Would you buy anything that I have? Apparently not. Okay. It's kind of disappointing. Toilets, ATM. Oh. I can deposit some of my gold and my credits. There we go. Happy days. What else we got? Galactic Information Network. Hello, 7-Foot-Dustman. You've been logged into the Galactic Information Network. Where the news never grows old. Great. What's gin store? We looked at a gin store, didn't we? Posters, yeah. Posters, seasonal, currently out of stock. Okay. Yeah. This is where we can roll some credits for some posters. But we'll go back to the main menu. We don't really want to contact an ambassador because it's not a lot of use. Okay. Let's see what we've got. The Weary Traveller Bar and Grill. Is that it? I thought we had another trader here somewhere. Hello. What do you trade? You'll buy my technical artifact, okay, for 6,500. Sure. I'll sell it. I'll hope it's not something I need for something else. Oh, I can buy narcotics, mutated substance, ancient relics, toxic waste. You would buy toxic waste. Very interesting. Doesn't seem to be a lot else here. It's just this one little platform. And the two elevators. What? Oh, hang on. There's more. There's more. What's out here? Whoa, restricted access, but with horrible Z functions going on. Hey, look, these aren't. Look. Again, it seems that they seem to struggle getting them to be factioned. So you can just go into them and be like, yeah, thanks. I will take your wardrobe of goods and add it to my trade goods pile. That's factioned. The shower's not factioned, and Very nice. That appears to be it for this little station. There doesn't appear to be much else here. Oh. And we'll head back down. So that was it for the Wayfarer station. We'll jump the jetpack back on, fly back over to the ship. Quite a few rads around here. It's quite chilly. Quite chilly. We'll get back in and head back over towards the planet. I don't see many roids in the area either. There are a couple of resource asteroids. There's only supposed to be ice in the area, so I'm not going to be too fussed about going to those, because let's be honest, if I want ice or water, there's a whole ball of it down there. Because it just says ice on the asteroids, though that's not always 100% correct. It's kind of like a prediction of what you can find, a bit like Alexa telling you the weather or something. Most of the time it turns out to be bollocks. So what we'll do is we'll pull over near the planet. I don't see much in the way of Zirax here. I see some pirates. I see what looks like it might be Legacy, looking at that colour. Which may well be storyline related. And once we get fairly close to the planet, we'll hop into the graduate and take a quick look. I'm just going to check on the constructors, which I had the large constructor or the advanced constructor knocking us out fuel cells. Or, well, not fuel cells because I haven't got the water, but, you know, fuel packs because I need the fuel. And this one's been hammering away, knocking out the ores I've been mining. Which I'll probably leave going doing that. But we'll stop probably about 3 clicks out, because I don't know how close to atmosphere we can get without it starting to act a bit funky, because sometimes it does act a bit funky. So we'll hold up position, put into a dead stop, and we will turn off the thrusters. Everything else we will leave on. That gives 9.1 hours of runtime. We'll head over to the graduate. Let's just check out your fuel situation, oxygen situation before we head out. Yeah, we're okay there. We've got some... Oh, we've got plenty of fuel on board, correct? Oh no, that's other fuel. But we've got some fuel on board. We've got a core on board, should we need it. Would probably be advisable to bring some other cores, but for now I'm just gonna bring the one. I don't think I've got any other cores made ready to go. I mean, it wouldn't take me long to knock them up, but I'm gonna go for a scout around. Oh, I can't get through the door. Let me out. Oh, something was there, because something fired. Ah, there's a pirate laser drone. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was a little bit faster than I'd intended. There we go. Right, let's just get out and see if we can collect something good. Come on, laser drone. Have something cool. Yeah, not bad. I'll take your power cores. Or whatever they are. That's a pirate something. Only 2 kilometers away, less than 2 kilometers away. I'm not sure what it is. Pirate drone. Battered. Anyway, we're gonna go head down to planet. We'll worry about that later. The gun turrets can look after themselves in the meantime. Here we are. This will probably take a while to find the Titan. This is where I'm like, I'm receiving a weak signal, positioning signal. I'll add a marker to your map. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Titan crashed rear. Resource. Yeah. It'll probably take a while to find. It's there. I'll just check out what that yellow one is over there. That's a pirate something or other. Are my turrets on? I just want to check my turret, whether my turrets are on. Because I noticed they didn't shoot at that drone. What's the little red patch over there as well? That's kind of weird. Kind of intrigued as to what that is. There's some drones. Titanium deposit. Yeah, they're on. Titanium, easily got. What do we got here? It's like a breakthrough of a lava flow or something through the ice. It's kind of cool. I like it. It's interesting. It's a nice little unique feature. Cobalt. Crash Titan rear. Is there O2 on this planet? I mean, we've got some O2 on the ship, but is there O2 on this planet? Iron deposit. At the moment, we've got plenty of those sorts of resources. Titanium, we're a bit low. Well, I wouldn't say low on. We've got oodles in the factory if we need stuff from the factory. But we've got sub 1,000 in the storage boxes. Hello, there's something over here as well. What is that? Satellite wreck. Oh, it's a different satellite wreck to what I've seen before. Interesting. Got some more resources and some other question mark POIs over here. Some water, which would be handy. Promethium deposit. Is that a drone or a base or something? Some ruins. Okay. More resources, but there seems to be a cluster of POIs over here, and that looks very much like. Is that a Titan or just a crashed capital vessel? That's a crashed capital vessel. The same flavour that we stole the thrusters off to get ourselves going. And there's some more right here. There's a polar outpost. And there is, what on earth is that? Call Blue Moon. Level 1. So that must be a colonist POI. Am I in colonist territory? Hang on, I'm gonna need to just shoot this drone down in a second. Oh, I must be out of range. There we go. That's another crashed capital vessel. I don't feel a vast amount of need to salvage right now. A bit scared of going down and getting that with that one just hovering just there. Better, because the big ones tend to have really nice things. So we'll quickly grab that. Let's back up just a little. I'll take that. That's fine by me. Thank you. And we might just have a look round here with the colonists. before we head head onto the Titan, because it looks fairly quiet around here. But I'll probably see if I can nip back up and get some more cores between episodes, just in case I need cores. But we will certainly check out this POI and see what this is all about in the next episode. And I'll say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.